This is a can, aluminum can. Yeah, I know, my wife's drink. Not sponsored. Next, this is a bomber, and sorry for the lighting, it was too much whitewash. It was blinding this whole thing out. So what we're going to do here is I am going to show you what we plan on using this can for. My idea is this: panels for said bomber. I know, you probably can't see much of it. There we go. It actually has the bomber imprint cut out. I love these panels. Problem is if you can look, let's see if we can't find a little light down here. Wasn't very prepared for that, as you can tell. Ah, here we go. As you can tell, there are no holes for the panels to screw down into, and that is also including the wonderful hood that we have. There's no body post, no nothing to attach anything to. So I had a brain fart. I'm going to use a can. How am I going to use that can? You're just going to have to stand by and tune in to the video, and I am fixing to show you how I'm going to use that can right there to attach my body mount or my panel mounts to said cage. Stand by, come on back, and you'll see. Welcome back to Neil IRC. This is Scott. I am the creator of the channel. My wife also does some mediocre post here and there. Let's see if we can't get this up here somewhere. Okay. Well, anyway, this is that can I was telling you about. Never mind what's the writing on the can. You're not going to be able to see it by the time I'm done. What I'm fixing to do is I am making a bracket or brackets for said frame. Oop, gotta go the other way. Gotta get familiar with the camera, people. I'm going to go right around here in certain spots, and I'm going to make attachments for those panels for this cage so that I can attach my wonderful bomber panels. Look at that, it actually shows up proper on the camera. Yeah, these are the panels. They've already got get it in the light where you can see it. They've already got holes in the panels, so I don't have to do any drilling, but they're big enough for a 2.0 screw head, and which will allow me to put the screws through this into a piece of tin, drill the hole out, bend it around the frame, possibly going to take a small fuel line hose around the rail here to snug it up and keep any kind of rattle off. That is the key. Rattle, not to rattle. We don't want a rattle trap. So yeah, I got a bunch of hose and whatnot, so I'm going to take this can, cut it right across the top here, right in that top line, so we get this whole flat piece, and then we're going to come back here on this edge and cut it all the way off, all the way around. We're going to take this tin can, flatten it right out so it's nice and flat, and then we're going to reshape it for our said rails. So let's get busy. Alright, well anyway, as you can see, edges are cut off, and yes, you are going to want to wear some gloves for this because you will get little sharp edges that want to poke up. I just used a utility blade and went right around the can and cut me out a piece of metal, just like so. And now I'm going to measure out and cut my pieces to match up with this. And we'll see how that works. Alright, here we are. We got our piece of metal cut. Let me get this in view. A very small piece. And as you notice, if I can get this to show up in the camera, yeah, you'll see that there is a small hook in this metal here. That's where it wraps around from the bottom side, so it actually sits like so around the frame. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to tap a hole right in that for our screw. And that's how we're going to attach our panels. Well, and here we are. Lid is attached. Sorry for the whiting, for the bad lighting. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got, but there we go. Well, as you can see, we've got the hood panel on. We got our side panels on. There's one side and the other side, and we also have our hood all on. Like I said, strips, a little bit of extra fuel line to wrap around the frame to tighten that gap up a little bit, take up any noise, and we are in business.